Okay, why don't you try the first line, Anthony?
Okay. ソフィーはハウルの耳からぶら下がっている青い宝石
うん。
に見、見とれていましたが、はっとして、次々に卵を渡しました。
This was a great way to try to read this by having them as friends with benefits, but they're actually married, so it's Hoseki is how it is read.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know what a Hoseki is?
It's some sort of a stone, a
Mm-hmm.
precious stone.
So, some kind of gem, jewel, anything like that. It is a stone that is a treasure. Perfect. So Sophie was 見とれていました。見とれる。見とれて。
To steal a few.
Mm.
To take a glance.
Uh,
Uh,
Close. So when we're having this taking with eyesight, it is more like to be taken away by something, like enchanted by something. Like she's a fish that was enchanted by the worm on the string. So her eyes are like enchanted by a whole seki that was what color?
Aoi. It's blue
Mm.
or green.
Hi, hi, hi. And where was this jewel? Where was it?
It's buried deep inside, buried inside the ears, at
Mm.
Howl's ears.
ぶら下がぶら下がっている, burasagaru is actually dangling, but I see why you probably like thought it was like sagaru, like the go back, and I don't know, probably some other word you might have been confusing with, but this is a dangle. So they're dangling from his ears, not like stuck in them in some way. So
Um,
they're not this kind of earring. It's probably more like that kind of earring. Oops.
oh, okay.
It's a dangling earring, not a stuck in the ear earring, yes. And she, Hattostad. What does that mean?
Hatoshita is like a sigh. Is it a sigh?
It's close to a sigh. Ho is a sigh of relief, but ha is like huh. It's a like a kind of like a gasping noise, but it's not like super. It's like a little bit of a surprise. So she makes it go oh kind of noise, and then she does something because the previous line was Hal saying, "Hey, can you get me two more slices of bacon and also six more eggs, and then tell me why you came here?" So Sophie, she's enchanted by his earrings, and then she goes, "Oh!" And what does she do?
Next, she handed over the egg.
The tsugi tsugi sounds more like one by one, so she hands over each egg one after another because he wanted six
Um,
eggs. はい
okay.
はい。ここに来たわけだって、お、若いの So the reason why you came here was to become young again, and the next two lines will go to again. Nope.
Sorry, having connection issues. Give me a
Mm,
minute. Let's
all
see.
good, all good.
All right, I can see it now. Let's see. So, ソフィーは考えました。さっき見た白ない白打ち場
Mm,
内
Joel Nye sounds right.
Okay. 場内の様子からいい口実を思いつきました。Let's see. So, um, だわけだって okay. So Sophie thought previously. Um, さっき見た So from the situation or from what she had seen of the castle's interior, いい口実を思いつきました。Hang on, I gotta check the first bit. Let's see. ここに来たわけだった。Ah, got it. Okay. Oh, right. She's talking to Howl. So
Hmm.
she suddenly thought of a good excuse.
Hmm. And it's based off of, what the inside of the castle looked like.
Right.
And the next paragraph is also for you.
Oh, the next bit.
Mm,
Okay. 何言ってるんだい私はお前さんの新しい掃除婦じゃないか
mm.
What are you saying? I am your new 掃除婦.
What Solji is?
Yeah, cleaning. So I
Hmm.
guess
That's
cleaning
lady.
lady?
Yeah. Foo,
Okay.
foo, foo. Um,
Is
Sore,
omae-san like a normal way to refer to someone?
I have absolutely no idea, but maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Well, it's probably more of like a book word, I would guess, than anything else. Um,
Okay.
but it says it is a little bit familiar and is like hubby or dearie. Well, dearie, aren't I your? So they're having her talk, I guess, like very like old lady like,
Old lady,
like
like, okay.
like someone that wants to go pinch your cheeks. That's my guess.
All right, thank you.
それ、本当ハウルは片手で卵を割っては、彼を薪の間に放り込みながら、聞き返しました。Oh, is that true? That's what Hal asked back at her while he is splitting up eggs with one hand, and he is throwing the I'm guessing like the yolk with it. He's throwing something between he's throwing the shell of the egg to the masa in between. Oh, maki. Never mind, that makes more sense. Kursky and Sa looking similar. Makes me look like an amateur. So he throws the eggshells into the flame, specifically in between the firewood. And then the next paragraph is for Anthony.
薪の間で、で、では、どうやらカルシファーが、その、その殻、その殻がつか、その殻をガツガツ飲み込んでいるようです。Okay. 薪の間で、in the middle of like mixing,
Maki is firewood in this context.
firewood. Okay. The middle of the firewood, uh, yeah. In the middle of firewood, we can see that Calcifer is like munching. Gatsu is munching or
Mm,
drinking the yolk.
that was my bad. Kara kara is the shell, but I can see why you'd guess
Uh,
that from my very bad. I was trying to figure out what the Ida was meeting with the maki here. I was like, is maki yolk? Was what that was
uh,
going on. Kara is shell.
oh,
Because it's maki's firewood. I was confused because I read it as masa, which is embarrassing. Yeah, the shell. Nomekomi, to swallow down, is like he doesn't have to literally be drinking something. He's like going rah, 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 right?
Okay.
That's how he's doing it. And he's doing it in a do yara kind of way, which is basically saying somehow or the other, he's just scarfing down those eggshells in a very, gatsu gatsu kind of way. 誰かそんなことを? And he says, well, who did that? As in, who hired you as the cleaning lady? And the next paragraph is for Gen.
この私さ。それからソフィーは済ましてなんだ、加えました。あんたみたいな、such as 腹黒い
Mm-hmm. That looks right.
?OK。腹黒いやつを真っ白にするのは無理でも、この白の掃除くらいできるさね。お若いの。
Mm-hmm. Apparently this has rendaku, so it's haraguro.
腹黒い。
And it
腹
means like scheming or black-hearted, someone wicked.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so she, I was the one who decided. Um, and then Sophie, 済まして加えました. I'm not sure
So
about this.
sumasa means to finish, so she ends the sentence with that. この私さ, I did it. And then she adds
Okay.
to it. So it's such a weird thing to say. She ends with that and then adds to it.
Okay.
It's like, oh,
So I guess because she's kind of starting a different enough topic. I don't know. Okay, so um let's see. It's impossible, even though it's impossible for me to what? 白にする
to make it white.
to make a black-hearted fellow like you white.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can at least take care of this castle's cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
youngin.
Wakaino. Next line is for Anthony.
ハプさんは福黒い人じゃありませんよ。あマイケルが抗議します。Michael objected. He said, how isn't a black-hearted person evil person? Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Hal ain't an evil person. Who said that?
Michael
So. And he says it in a kogi kind of way, which means he is protesting
objected.
something. He is in opposition to that. Yeah, haraguroi tomo ne. I'm dark-hearted. Michael は僕がどんなに悪いやつがうっかり忘れてるんだ. You know, Michael, you have totally forgotten what a black-hearted guy I am. ハウルはソーフィーに顎をしゃくってみせました. So Howl then jerks his chin over at Sophie and says the next line. どうしても仕事がしたいんなら、ばあちゃん、ナイフとフォークを探して、台の上の片付けてよ. So, Granny, if you want to work if you want to get a job, why don't you go find a knife and a fork and tidy up the top of that stool? And the next paragraph will be for Gen, which is like one line, it looks like.
Long sentence.
It's probably
Demo.
just listing all the things in the room.
I see a lot of comments. でも、ソフィーが手を出さなくても、マイクルが作業台の下にあった無理数を引っ張り出し、 横の引き出しからナイフやフォークを出し、うん、
Die.
台の上、OK、台の上のものひとまとめにして隙間を作りました。OK。But even if Sophie didn't do anything, or well, lift a finger, I suppose. Um, Michael, 先ほどの下にあった。So she's doing something with a stool that's underneath the workbench.
He pulls it out.
Oh, he does.
引っ張り出す.
Okay.
Daru to make something appear, and hipparu is the pulling thing. So
Okay.
he pulls out the
The
round
stool.
chair. Mm.
Oh, okay. Um, Yoko no hikidashi. From a drawer to the side,
Hmm.
um, he pulled out probably knives and forks and daitoku, not daitoku, daino, and hitomatome. Is that like to arrange
Yeah, it's to gather things into like a bundle.
a bundle? Okay. So and he bundled those items on top of the pedestal? Or are
Hmm.
we still talking about, well, surely we're not talking about the workbench.
Or probably are
Um,
talking about the workbench. They're turning the
Ew,
workbench into a place they can eat at.
eat. Ew, okay. Um, and made like a gap. Okay,
Mhm.
so they're not clearing the table. They're just kind of like sh moving some things to
Well,
like make a bit of
Michael
room.
is. Sophie's just
Michael
staring
is.
at him doing it.
Well,
Mike.
shoot, I wouldn't want to touch anything on that workbench either.
But see, this is how boys clean up, though, right? That's like the trope in media. They like cover it all. They all push it in the corner. That's like the joke. They don't clean up. They just shove everything somewhere. Next line is for Anthony.
ソフィーはハウルに歓迎されるとはもちろん思っていませんでした。あ、ハウルは、ハウルに、I didn't, uh, of course, I didn't think that Sophie will like go and meet Howl.
Hmm.
Welcome.
Good guess. So, of course, Sophie did not think that Howl was welcoming her. It's a hard
Exactly.
sentence, though. でも朝飯の後も言い残っていいことになったのかどうかまだはっきりしません. However, once they finish breakfast, whether or not she's going to be able to stay here is something that's still up for grabs. Um, and the first line of
So,
this paragraph will be for Gin.
マイケルは手が足りている
Yeah.
足りているようでしたから、ソフィーは足を引きずっていて、杖を手に取ると、ゆっくりこれ見よがしに、物置にしまいました。Since it seemed like Michael 手が足りている had like a handle on things.
Yes.
Okay. um,
He
Sophia.
had enough hands to get this done.
Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. She Ashio Hikizute. Is that like dragging? That was dragging
Yeah.
right? Okay, so she dragged her feet to, well, not to, and picked up her walking stick, and slowly, これ見よがしにこれ見よがしに
Kore
Not showy.
miyogashi means showy or ostentatious. I've never seen it before either.
Okay, so she's showily putting her walking stick in the closet. Yeah, putting it away, right?
Maybe, yeah, yeah. So that makes sense.
Because this is the put away Shimao and not like
Yeah.
the accidentally did something
Yeah,
Shimao,
it's a
right?
put
Okay.
away 100% into the storage. It just seems weird that
Okay.
she's putting the walking stick away. But
Well,
yeah, that's
I
that's what
mean,
that's what she got. She put the walking stick in her hand and put something away. You're right. Should be, but like she needs her walking stick. So it's weird. Like contextually it's weird, but grammarly, yes, that's exactly what
okay.
it's saying.
All
Um,
right.
ハウルが見ていなかったようなので、よかったら1ヶ月試しに雇ってくれてもいいよと声に出していました。Um, so Howl, it seems like he didn't see her put her cane away. So because of that, he said he called out saying, uh, sorry, um, yeah, so Hal, he says, well, if you'd like, then you can go stay here for 1 month, a month to see whether or not we like you as the cleaning lady. So that's what he calls out to her to say. Which I don't know why it's a good thing he didn't see her put away this cane. Is it like his cane, she thinks? Pretty, I feel like he found it outside, but I might get it.
Did
It's been so long, who knows?
Wait a
Um,
sec. Did he say that or did she say that?
he said that because koi ni dashite is like the call out to. Okay, I guess it'd make more sense if Sophie did it. It's just like so ballsy to be like, well, if you're fine with it, then work here for a month. Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. That makes a lot more sense, especially with the kureru in here, because she would be thankful to get a chance to stay here for a month. And she's calling out to Hal, and she's pretty sure he didn't see her sneak off toward um the cupboard, whatever place. So you're right. I was wrong. Whoops. Next paragraph is for Gin.
This is a weird scene. 魔法使いハウルはそれには答えず、煙を上げているフライパンを持って立ち上がり、マイケル・サロくれと言っただけでした。Um, so, well, he didn't answer that. Uh, the wizard Howl. Um, 煙を上げている. So he just kept standing in front of the smoking frying pan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he kept on holding and standing right there. Yep.
Okay. Michael, plates, please. Um, oh, he only said, Michael, plates, please.
Mm-hmm. Um, uh, 解放されたカウサファーは、うやっと喜び声を上げると、煙突高く炎を上げました。So Calcifer, who has been released from his work, lets out a sound of happiness of wah, and he shoots himself up a flame all the way up to the fireplace. And the next line is for Anthony.
ソフィーはもう一度魔法使いにダメを押しました。あ
Dame o osu apparently means to make sure. I've never heard that.
To make Sophie, one more time. Mapatsukai is to make sure something to do some to use magic to make sure that someone does magic or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Tsukai does mean magic, and sorry, Tsukai does mean use, and Maho does mean magic. A Maho Tsukai is one who uses magic. So this doesn't say she used magic to make sure. This is saying that she made sure to Hal, and they're just not saying Hal's name. They're saying she double checked with the magician, is what it says. Because it's boring to say the name over and over again. Next paragraph is for Gen.
もしこれから一月、あ、ここを掃除するんだったら、白の残りがどこにあるのかしておきたいんだけど、見つかったのはこの部屋と、wait a sec, wait, I know this one.
It's kind of shower room.
Yeah, what is it? 洋室?
Close, yokushitsu.
Dang it, it's yokso, isn't it? Yokshitsu. Because yokso is bathtub, right? So
I believe you.
yokshitsu.
I don't know what bathtub is. We did see it earlier, though. I was in the book.
Vaguely, okay. So, ヨクシツだけだった. So, もしこれから I'm not 100% sure if that is hitotsuki or hito like getsu.
She's just saying 1 month, so I think Tsuki sounds
Right.
right.
Okay. So, moshi. So, if from now, like, let's see, if I just, you know, clean for like just a month,
Hmm.
白の残りが
From
どこ
now
に
on for a month. Yeah.
Okay. 白の残りが Oh. Oh. Okay. So if I'm going to be cleaning here for about a month, I would like to know where the rest of the castle is. I the only like a part of the castle, I suppose, that I found was
Hmm.
this room and the bathroom only.
Perfect. And the next line is for Anthony.
驚いたことに、マイケルとハウルは大勢で笑笑い出しました。Michael and Howl um, let out let out a laugh, a big laugh, when they were like surprised at that
Hmm.
thing.
Yep. ハウルはつかみどころがない上に、どんな質問にも答えるのが嫌なようです。It seems like Hal really hates to answer any kind of question on top of being someone who つかみどころs, who does not つかみどころ. And I have absolutely no idea what that means. つかみどころ. Not only is Hal a slippery man, he also doesn't like to answer any kind of question at all. 朝飯がほぼ終わるところになって、トイの矛先をマイクルに向けたソフィーはようやく二人が笑っ たわけがわかりました。So once breakfast was about over, Sophie went over and turned her question she asked earlier toward Michael, and finally she received the answer as to why the two of them had left. And the next little paragraph is going to be for Anthony.
あ、答えてやりなさい。ハウルが言いました。そうしたら、少しは静かになるだろう。答えてやりなさい。Howl said, please answer. そうしたら、少しは静かに。そしたら、it's like, by doing that, in that case,
Yeah, if you do that, then
if you do that, then it's going to get quiet.
yes, she'll probably become quiet. Perfect. And the rest of this page is going to go to Gen.
他に部屋なんてないんです。マイケルが言いました。あなたがご覧になったところと、あとは2階に寝室が2つあるだけ。なんだって、ソフィーの声が思わず大きくなりました。Okay. There aren't other rooms, Michael said. So let's see. あなたがご覧になったところ。So this is just like a really polite way of saying like the place that you are now, or that you came to.
I think it's the ones you saw, right?
Oh, so that would imply the place that they are and the bathroom, right? Because she said that those were the two that she had seen earlier.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's the ones that you saw earlier, and after that, just two bedrooms on the second floor. What? Uh, Sophie, without thinking, uh, said very loudly.
She's like, what? Looked way bigger on the outside. Next line is for Anthony.
ハウルとマイケルはまたもや笑い出しました。So, Michael and Howl, again, they laughed.
Yep. ハウルさんとカウサファが白に見せかけて、カウサファが動かしてるんです。と、マイルク。So Michael says, Hal and Calcifer are the ones that make you see a castle, and Calcifer is the one that moves it. 本当はこれは、ポット平板の町にあるハウルさんの古い家に過ぎません。To be truthful, I'm going to continue this. 城の中に本当にあるのは、その家にある部屋だけなんです。Okay. So the place here isn't even the old house that that Hal grew up had over in this location. It's not that house. Where actually this whole castle is only one of the rooms of that house. That is the inside of this castle. And then next paragraph is for Gen.
そんな、ポートヘイ、んポートヘイベン、は、何マイル Is that
Mm-hmm.
何 or 何マイ
No,
ル
you're right. It's
何マイル
non-mile. Yep,
Okay.
miles.
Yep. 何マイルも海の方じゃないか。 ソフィーは言いました。このバカでかくて醜い城をおかじゅう動かして、あ、ガヤガヤ町
Uh,
ガヤガヤ
yeah.
町
I
の
think it's
人
Machi.
it's probably Machi, yeah. の人死ぬほど脅かすなんてどういうつもりさ。Let's see. So, no way. um, Port, Port Haven?
Mm-hmm. That's the location that Hal's old house used to be in.
Okay. So, Port Haven. How many? Wait a sec. Non-migrable. It's how many miles away close to the sea?
So the mole particle with a question word is a word formation in Japanese that basically adds the word some in front of things, like the word somewhere. So something, like something, somewhere, those kind of words. It basically turns a
Okay.
question word into a statement of a unquantifiable, unknown number of things. So he is saying, how many miles is it? But it's not like a real question. It's like,
Okay.
there's a
It's
crazy amount of miles between here and the sea.
got it. Okay. So, okay, that sentence is done there.
Yep.
uh, Sophie said,この buckets. So that stupidly big and ugly castle. Let's see. What could you uh moving about the hills?
hmm
And scaring what scaring or surprising, I suppose. Probably
hmm
scaring.
Yeah.
Um the people of Gaia Gaia town. Um Shinuhoro. I guess we'd
Yeah.
probably say like half to
Scaring them
death,
of
right?
fright. Yeah, half the death is
Okay.
much better.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
hmm
Doyutsumori-sa? Or
And the
like for
next,
what
yeah.
purpose?
Why are you doing this? Uh, Next line is for Anthony.
ハールは肩をすくめました。Um, Howl shrunk. He shriveled, like he became coward or something like that.肩をすor did he shrug his shoulders?
Yep. He shrugs his shoulders. He's like, I don't know, I like castles. They look cool. Uh, あんたはあんたは随分はっきりものを言うんだな。You really gotta go say something, stop like avoiding my questions. 職業柄みんなに力と邪悪さを印象つけたかったんだ。And if we are working together, then we are going to have the same impression from people of evilness and power. I think is what that's saying. それに王様に僕のことをよく、um, oh, so the person talking here is not Sophie. This is Calcifer. This is Hal. He says, "Huh, you really are saying something, huh? Well, you see, if you work with me, then both my evilness and power is grouped together with you. それに王様に僕のことをよく思われたくないんだ. I also don't really want the king to be thinking about me. おまけに、去年、とても力のあるやつを侮辱して怒らっちゃってね. You see, just last year, he made someone um someone with some power made him angry and did whatever that was. だから、両方を避けたんだ. So because of that, I ran away. I'm gonna Google bushoku. Bujoku. Insulted. I think he says I did this. I accidentally insulted and made someone with a lot of power angry. So because of that, I am running on both ends. Not only am I running away from the king, I'm also running from someone else with quite a bit of power. And the next line is for Anthony.
誰かを避けるにしては、随分とおかしなやり方です。誰かを避けるにしては、someone to avoid someone, to evade someone, 随分とおかしなやり方です。Considerably, it's really, really suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Someone that gotta run around as often as this is quite suspicious. でも、魔法使いの考え方というのは、普通の人とは違っているのでしょう。However, the way a magician thinks must be quite a bit different than a normal person. And the next paragraph is for again.
すぐにソフィーは、この城にはもう一つ変わったところがあることを発見しました。発見し三人が食べ終え、マイケルが作業台の脇のぬるぬるした流しに、皿を積み重ねていた時のことです。Um, so soon Sophie saw that there was one more strange thing about this castle. Hakken.
Oh, that's a discover.
Ah, okay, so she discovered one more strange point about this castle. So, hang on a sec. It was when the three of them had finished eating and Michael had piled up the plates in the
To the side.
to the side in the sink.
Mm-hmm. The sink is like to the side of the workstation.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so that time.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And it's a funny looking sink. Next line is for Anthony.
誰かが扉を叩く。大きなこもった音がしました。Who someone is like knocking on the door. Oh, who knocked? Oh, it's and the sound is like getting bigger gradually.
The sound is really muffled.
Muffled. Okay.
カルシファーの炎がパッと大きくなりました。キングズベリーの扉. So Calcifer, his flame perks up a bit and becomes larger, saying, and then he yells out, "It's the Kingsbury door!" And then till here will be for again.
浴室へ行こうとしていたハウルが扉に向かいました。扉の上の、forgot what that is.
Yeah. yokoki, maybe? It's some kind of horizontal wooden bar.
Okay. Maybe a rafter?
Well,
Yokoki.
no, it'd be like an old-fashioned door.
Oh, it's literally just the bar above the door. Okay.
Yes.
Um, the I forgot how to read this. Is it shikadoi or yonkadoi?
Uh, I think it's
Maybe
yonkadoi.
shikadoi?
I think it's yonkadoi. What is four? I mean, what is square?
I forget.
Yonkado. And it's shi. I was wrong. Shikaku. Shikaku.
Oh,
Shikakui.
I was still wrong. Shikakui. Dang it. All
It's
right,
been so
shikakui.
long.
Oh gosh.
The shapes
Shik
are gone.
shikakui ki nanda
I think this
ki.
one's pronounced mokusei, I'm pretty sure. Just to be silly.
That would
Yep.
yeah, that would make
All
sense. Okay.
all the tree words are messing us up.
Okay, 木星の取っ手がはめはめ込まれていました。四つのヘリにそれぞれ違う色のペンキが塗ってあります。Okay. Good Lord. Okay, so Howl, who had been on the way to the bathroom, turned to face the door. So above the door, so that like board or something above the door. Um, let's see. Oh, so there's a square wooden handle. がはま込まれていました. I don't know that one.
Yeah, hamekomu. What is
Like,
it? To be fit like a frame to plug it in. To huh. So
okay.
there's some kind of squarish handle fitted into the top of the. So we have a door of an unknown shape, and on the door has a horizontal thing on the top area, and on this horizontal top area there is a square that is like a handle in some way, made out
Okay.
of wood, and it's just kind of like crammed in there somehow. Uh,
Okay.
this inlaid,
So
it's like
it's
inlaid in there.
okay, it's probably a haphazard fit just like everything else in the castle then.
Yeah.
So, um so on the four what edges?
Hmm.
Um so each of the four edges had was painted a different color. Yeah. I
Okay,
wonder,
that's the door.
instead of like a square, is it more like a diamond?
It could be a diamond. It doesn't really specify. It's just a four-shaped object. In general, it
Yeah,
should be square, and I think it rotates. So, but a diamond would make the most sense.
if it's
I
being
I
used
would
as a
guess. Yeah. Um, ちょうどその時は緑色の面が下になっていました. Right, this right here is letting us know that it is diamond shaped because suddenly, right at this time, the green side of the square has come down to face the bottom area. すると、ハウルは取っ手を、動かし、赤い面を下にしてから、扉を開けたのです。And then after that happens, Hal, he moves the handle and the red part goes downwards instead of the green part for some reason. And after he does that, he opens the door, which is a little weird. And the next line is for Anthony.
外に立っていたのは、ゴワゴワの白いカツラの上に 大きな帽子をかぶった人物でした。So, outside, 外に立っていた。The thing that is like standing outside, こう、白いカツラ。カツカツラ is wig, right? It's wig.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
Uh, uh, a gold or white wig, 大きな帽子をかぶった。A person that is wearing a hat, like that has like a white wig, is standing outside.
It just said she's wearing a hat that is humongous on top of her wig that is white. So
Okay.
no like words in there.
Okay.
Um, シンクと紫、金色の、衣装をつけ、後継のメイボールのようなリボンがひらひらする杖を掲げていました。So this old lady is leaning against her cane, which has a fluttery ribbon on it, almost as if it is a small Mabel. Mabel. Um, don't know what that's telling me. And she's also wearing some clothes, and the clothes she's wearing is gold, purple, and also a very deep red color. And this one little line here is going to go to Anthony.
男はお辞儀をしました。The the man the man お辞儀 paid his respect. He paid Jiki.
Jiki is to bow.
The
Hmm.
the man bowed.
And you can do the next line as well.
Okay. それと一緒にクローブとオレンジの花の香りがします。それと一緒に。And together with that, grow clover, is it clover and
Hmm.
orange flower? The fragrance is like uh, waffling through the air. The clove and the orange flowers
Hmm.
fragrance.
A maypole, in case anyone curious, is a weird pole that has a lot of different ribbons that come off of it, and you like spin around it, I think, or something, and it like, like gets like all ribbon up, something like that. Must be for some kind
Uh,
of May festival, maybe in New England or something. It's a tall wooden pole in very many European folk festivals. Not European, so I didn't know what that was. And that was good there. Last paragraph is going to be for Gin.
えー、国王
That sounds right, yeah.
国王陛下にあらせら、Jesus あらせられ、あらせられましては、二千族の、七リーググッズに対しまして、御礼を申し上げ、報酬をお使わしになられました。と、男は、工場を述べました。Jeez. Okay. This degree of Keigo is not my strong point, but I guess His Highness the King
Hmm.
me I don't know what arasaramashite is.
Maybe he's like calling you to visit him, maybe.
Let me
Um,
look at the rest of the
ara,
sentence. So we
ara,
have
ara.
2000.
Okay. There's a lot of nonsense here. I remember this one from the English version that I was confused when I read it. This is like another like European thing. There's like a from a folk tale or something about this pair of shoes that you wear and you take one step and it's 2,000 steps. So it's like a reference to that.
Is it, what is it, 7 leagues?
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
know what a league was. I was like baseball.
I have no idea how much distance that actually is, but 2000, what is it, pairs of Seg boots, maybe? Um,
The Ashi?
yeah. Is
I
it
think it's just a
Ashi or
counter.
Zoku?
I think it's Ashi, like counting legs. 2,000 steps for 7 leagues shoes or something.
So, but
So,
if it's Zoku, then that's pairs of boots, right?
well, Gutsu is would be probably 2 shoes, but pluralization isn't really specified in Japanese.
Okay. Let's see. Taishimashite. So for that, um, onre omoshiage, is sending thanks.
Hmm.
Hoshu. Hoshu. Oh, I've seen this recently, but I forgot what it is.
It's like compensation.
Ah, okay. So compensation. Otsukomashi ni narema. Okay, so basically they're giving him payment for something that he did involving 7 league boots.
Yes. Well, yeah. Uh, Yeah,
Um,
that's exactly what it is. It is a pair of boots that lets them walk really long, like one step is like 100 steps. So it says 2,000 steps in 7 leagues, which I something like that. It is like very specifically a European phrase, like folktale thing that I don't really remember what it was exactly. But that's what that this part is referring to, and then it's shoes, gutsu
okay.
boots. And that is where we're going to stop for today.